And we also decided to iterate some things and like evolve them to something better. So basically, we have all the missions ready for the beta. They are going for the final tweaks, balancing, and optimization. We have basically redone all the UI in the game. So from the vendors, NPC, up to player screen, skills, all the first-time user experience, everything we just redone. It looks a lot better, more like the emotional, and what we want to express in the game. And basically we redone all the skill tree. So now it's working differently. It also looks a lot better. So you will see we cannot show it now because it's still in the works, so it's not finished. But it will be in the few days, probably week,
okay,
2.
So
this is the first, the initial dialogue. We see where you see all the players. It's still they will be polished a little bit. Okay.
So there was we can mention it that the movement was motion captured by one of your designers, if I remember.
One of the UI artists.
Yeah. That's perfect.
Yeah?
Yeah, I saw the motion capturing video. That's gorgeous. All right. So how big is this arena?
So I don't know. It's big enough to have fun, and small enough to find the others. Basically, the principle of the PvP is the war games. So it's not the special arenas. It's main for the entertaining the other people, the civilian or whatever, who something like the UFC. And we also add the crowd system. So the crowd is reacting what we are doing. We still want to polish it. So when there is a lot of kills, it will start to the clap a lot and doing something. If nothing will happen, they will start booing or be disappointed. And we will the more reaction on the different events. Then it's playing for the score, so it's using some of the PvP modes where you have to kill the other guys. They will drop the trophy, and you have to collect them. If the other if teammate will come, he can wipe out this, save this trophy, and you will not get any point. Are you still receiving fame for the killing? There will be difference if you kill the more famous guy, so you'll get the extra points. If you kill somebody who is not worth, you will receive less points. So basically, it's worth to kill the famous guys.
The toughest guy.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's some crate and there's a lot of havoc around it.
So the crates is for the support ammo. So basically starting with the 0 because they are powerful. You have to collect them, then you can use them. You can still use skills. Everything will be scaled down a little bit. So even if it's the ranked fight, we will have to normalize guys. So there is no difference between the players who has the higher rank.
Okay, so
and everything has to be scaled down, so it's more the skill based than the rank based or something, or time based. You still will have if you have better weapon, you still will use it, but not on the higher rank. Same with the armor. Skills will be nerfed a little bit, so because they are very powerful for the single player purpose and for the co-op. But it will not work in the PvP, so now we are using the 50% of the original skill, and it will be part of the balancing. Maybe we will scale it up or down or whatever.
So that's just to avoid that there will be some really high rank guy.
Overpowered.
That makes sense. Is there a turret?
Turret is one of the skills.
Okay.
So the fight is the ending when you got the points, the maximum one is I think 20 or 25 now, and or time will run out.
So what's the score currently?
16 to 10. Now this is the big number.
Okay.
And maybe we have to scale it up a little bit for the journalist.
For the old guy, yeah. Thank
How
you.
many game modes? We will start with the two of them, which is this one. We still don't have proper name for it. And the second one is duel. So basically one versus one. And you can do rank duels or like just the training duels. So it will be open in time. So I think on the 4th rank you will get the duels, then you will get rank duels, and then we will open the team modes. And we will add like the more and more of them later, and then rotate them probably. So we still gather people for so there is no like the big waiting queue.
Can we talk a bit about the fame system?
Yeah, sure.
That was my question.
Okay. It was a little bit hidden. So, okay, we can talk about it, of course. The fame is like the one of the main purpose why to play the game. We're basically trying to give player opportunity to be most famous guy in the game, and we will collect all possible informations and try to award people with the fame. So you are starting basically with some basic stuff like you get fame for the finishing epic mission, for example. Then you get fame from the collecting medals. So some special like the achievements, you get the ribbon, or you get like the medal from it. Then we are got also like you can get fame also from some social events or whatever. So you can be, as I said before, like the famous drinker or whatever. Or so this is
That's my goal.
This is the screen when can you rotate it? This is the screen which will end, which is like call it welcome to hub, like the back from the PvP. We are standing winners on the podium, losers are of course like the under podium. And there is missing because you will also receive like some kind of the chest or like the treasure from your achievements. Then it's ending. You can go back and go back to queue or like to play again, or you can sell stuff, buy stuff, whatever, decodes, blueprints.
We can mention the big statue over there.
The big statue is Shadowgun of the Week, so it's selecting once per week, and we will probably give first 1,000 people during that week a statue, and first 10,000 people will get stars, which are under statue.
Like
so
Walk of Fame
yeah.
in Hollywood. Okay.
And we will also like probably when we will have more players, we will probably do like the more stars around the hub, the same like in the Hollywood Boulevard. And yeah, so you can take the picture. The dungeons or COOP is for the 3 players. Raids will be available for the 4. So that's the one of the sergeants, so it's a little bit tougher guy. A little bit. There was some new enemies like the spiders. It's as I said, we don't want to show everything. So mostly we are showing the fight from the first arena. This is the puzzle when somebody in the different players have to open.
So you have to split up.
Yeah,
one is to open, the other guys go in. Can you talk about the quest? Are there any like? Was it mission based or is it just kill them all?
It's basically kill them all and kill the boss.
Kill the boss
and you have, this is the warp gate, and will warp you to the final arena where you will fight with the boss and his friends. It's just so huge game, and it's a little bit new adventure for us because we never made a game which is in this scale, like on the mobile with a lot of looting.
Nobody did.
With a lot of like the items and things which you can use, and it means a lot of problems and like the finding new ways how to do it on the mobile. So we are getting really close, and I think.
Or somebody will be killed.
Yeah. Or I hope that I will not be killed. That we were doing beta in the second week of the October. Okay.
Wow!
Yeah. So this means like in the 3 weeks.
Okay, that's perfect.
This is what the guys told me. Okay.
This year.
I hope this year, you know.
Okay.
Yeah. And we are still, we will see, like, you know, after soft launch, we will see how the people playing it, what the issue is with the game, how the KPIs are. So it's mostly about the retention, because retention will tell us if people are leaving the game or not, if it's like the good enough for them to spend the time. So then if the data will looks good and feedback will be good, we will try to release it as soon as possible. If the game will be in the best state, we will have to delay it to fix all these issues. So it's depending on the soft launch and beta and on the feedback from the players. So don't lie us, like the game is good, you know, it's like the...
Release it.
Just
That's perfect.
Just report all the issues and help us to polish it and all the, like, the fix all the bugs and everything, so. The soft launch will be available for all the people in the Netherlands and Singapore. There will not be on the initial release, no, like any alien weapon. We will add them a little bit later during the live.
So like proper human iron.
Now it's, yeah.
All right. Yeah, what about melee weapons?
There is no melee weapons. You can do some melee attacks. It should be as the... Okay, I don't know if it's still as the skill or we remove it and it will be part of the, like, the character. So we're still, like, the playing with this, if it's like the dwarf to be skill, or the skill will only increase the chance that it will kick or punch somebody, but basically it should be like the auto stuff.
Okay, so if you are close enough, then you will...
Yeah, or you know, like it was into the trigger and unkilled. So basically when you were reloading or something, it just bump the people, punch the aliens. So we are still, like, trying to find the best way